Uppity, we see you, niece. We see your works. We'll talk about it after the 30. What's up, y'all? Okay, hold on for a minute. Uh, First of all, let me apologize to Lady Nika. Hey, Robin, CDP, and Bianca. I was listening to Lady Nika, but Lady Nika, I only have a quick amount of allotted time. And girl, I'm so sorry, but I had to come on. I had to speak my little piece, Lady Nika. So my apologies to Lady Nika. I hate coming on when other content creators, especially the ones I like, on, but I have to come on because I only have a limited amount of time. Yes, a limited amount of time. Let me say this. Uppity Negro Goddess, you, some wrong. Some wrong. I saw the miss. Oh, I saw when you came up. I saw what you said to Lovely Love, how things kind of unravel. First of all, if you feel this way about gay men, then I'm going to dismiss you from my channel and I'm going to leave you alone because you can't come on people's channels and kiki with them and act all like this, but in your heart, this is what you got to say. Now, if you think gay men are dogging out the women and you calling women mammies over here, then why are you over here? Why are you over here? And I think you, of all people, don't have no right to call nobody mammy with no front teeth. Now, sis, I know you going to the dentist, okay, the orthodontist to get them teeth in. But right now, we don't need to be name calling. Okay? Right now, we don't need to be name calling. I'm just saying. So, now I don't know what you got going on with Ness, but honey, she dragged you by the follicles. I don't know what you got going on with Ness, but that don't have nothing to do with me. I have been nothing but respectful to you. Very, very respectful to you. But if you got problems with gay men, and if you want to be a chaos demon, because that's what it seems like you want to be, I'm going to go step aside. Now, let me say this. I don't think that Lovely Love was coming from the wrong place. Now, she said some things in the heat of anger that might have pissed you off. But, baby, you don't know history. Now, that Rita situation was because I told Rita, sis, don't let people hear your children or show your children because these people don't got no good sense. And the next thing you know, they'll be trying to do something because I was looking out. Now, after that, baby, people ran to Rita, said, ooh, he trying to get, baby, they ran to Rita. And sure enough, somebody was calling Child Protective Services on Rita. Ain't had nothing to do with it except to warn Rita to take her kids off the situation, and that was real. Then you got Troutmouth over there trying to say XYZ Rita. Y'all remember, he was Rita's friend. He was Rita bested in. And y'all see what happened. So at the end of the day, I was telling Rita that because I was concerned. And again, I didn't have at that time anyway to reach out to Rita by email or phone, but that's in the past. I think Rita's a great mom. She's doing what she got to do. But Lovely Love was trying to bring to your attention that this situation has happened. And I'm sorry. I even told you that child was yelling. And you turning up the radio and stuff, and we can hear that child. Now, nobody ain't coming after your children. But you are in a sector where people will call CPS on your child. You up there sitting up there cussing out ODS, using that bad language in front of your child. And it probably triggered that little girl. It probably triggered that child. All of that vitriol and all of that stuff that you said, it probably triggered that child. And maybe, just maybe, Lovely Love was just trying to say, sis, you need to stop all that and you need to kind of cool your jets, because we've seen what has happened. But you cut Lovely Love off. You didn't even want to listen to Lovely Love. All you can say is your intentions was wrong and you was trying to no. We have seen what has happened to people and their children, especially when they are special needs. And you took it upon yourself to get nasty with Lovely Love. Now, in the heat of the battle, Lovely Love said some unsavory things, but I don't think that Lovely Love was coming at that point. And first of all, I was trying to find out why you was mad at ODS, because it seemed like at one point y'all was okay. And then I went on over to D Miss O and I ain't never found out nothing, because Ness came in there and this child was acting like WWE over there. And so I had to go over there to Lady Nika to find out why. And Lady Nika explained, nobody don't want you on their channel doing all of that mess so they can't get monetized. People don't come up here for hobbies. People come up here to make some money. And my thing is, nobody went dragging your children. And if that's your premise, because somebody was dragging your child, you are absolutely wrong. Lovely Love was saying you need to stop having that child in the background where people can hear, because the next thing you know, you might get a knock on your door, because we have seen it before. I don't give a damn about that, Hershey. That don't have nothing to do with that right now. We're talking about Lovely Love, ODS, and Uppity Negro Goddess. Only thing I'm saying about Ness is Ness was going in on Uppity. But first of all, Uppity is trying to blame Lovely Love for starting some mess, and Lovely Love was trying to give her some sound advice. So if you don't like Ness, take that. I'm about to say the S word. I'm gonna say it. Take that shit somewhere else. I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear. But the people in the B sector who have been here, we know what these people are capable of. We have seen it with our own eyes. Now, Uppity, maybe you are a chaos demon, but not only are you trying to pit gay men against these straight women, because it seemed like you're trying to do that. It seemed like you're trying to do that. And then you're trying to make an argument that if people talk about my children, then I can go on. But nobody was talking about your children. That's the thing. Nobody was talking about your children, niece. Somebody was trying to help you keep your child. Because maybe you don't know the YouTube history. So my thing is, I think you in the wrong on this one, daughter. I can't know. And then it seems like you're trying to pit people against each other. It seems like you got a lot to say about a lot of people. First of all, you talking about MU and her diction, and you said her teeth weren't right. Now you talking about Ness. Now that's between you. But Lovely Love ain't had nothing to do with that situation. Lovely Love was not coming for your children. Lovely Love was telling you that you need to keep your child down, and maybe you need to go into another room or make sure the child was asleep. And I heard Lovely Love say that instead of trying to turn the radio up while the child hollering. And all that cussing and all of them bad words she was using, you probably triggered that child. Now, I can deal with your delusions talking about something you withdraw from a school and got credit. And we knew you was lying, and we went there. And I'll stand up for you when I knew that I knew it was no roaches in your house, but it was a faulty towel rag that didn't get replaced. I went with, you know what I'm saying? I'm even going with you when you said that there was different levels of Section 8. Girl, when you said there was different level of SNAP and government assistance, girl, we went there. But not with this, because now you talking about some mess. We know your daughter's a protected class, but what are you doing to protect your daughter? You shouldn't be never using that word and all of that stuff. Hold on for a minute. You should never been using all that language around that girl if she's a protected class. And that's all I'm saying. So uppity, I'm not, baby. I don't care what you think about me, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Now I will go with you in all your shenanigans about lying, about going to Patch Hog University, aka Hogwarts, aka Universal Theater University. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with you on single mama Snap, okay, instead of homeless people Snap. Girl, I just thought Snap was Snap. Okay, when I thought like when you do that, it's a Snap. Okay, it don't matter if it's from a white hand or black hand, it's Snap. Okay, it's Snap, boo boo. So anyway, and you talking about some Section 8 vouchers, but yet you ain't on public assistance. Girl, we went with you on that. But this foolery now, we ain't doing it. Uppity, you wrong. Uppity, you wrong. You don't even know YouTube history. And that's what bothers me with you. You didn't even listen to what that lady had to say, what Lovely Love had to say. She was really telling you the truth. She was really telling you that we had situations where somebody had a special needs child and folk was calling. And nobody ain't say your daughter was eating doo-doo. Nobody ain't say your daughter was in a nasty pamper. But we did hear your daughter yelling and screaming. Well, you do what the hell you want with your channel. I'm gonna say what I want on mine. See, that's the thing, Uppity. I'm gonna say and I'm gonna tell it, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna tell it. The lady was telling you right. The lady was telling you that you shouldn't be turning the radio up when that girl's screaming, because you were going off at ODS. You was cussing. You was doing all of this stuff, and you could be seen as an unfit parent. And somebody could have take this little piece and sent it somewhere and had you locked the hell up. You just don't listen. You just don't listen. But let me say this. You got your own platform. Yes, she was. I sat there and listened to girl. So you gonna tell me that who was it, a ghost screaming? Okay, was it a spirit screaming? Was it your stomach growling? What the hell was it? Because it sounded like somebody in the background screaming to me. What was it, boo-boo? Niece? What was it, niece? Was it the Holy Ghost? What was it, ma'am? Ma'am? Because now you done lied about that university. You done lied. Baby, y'all be lying. That's what y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. And I understand that you want notoriety, but this ain't the way to do it. She was yelling at her daddy. Well, that don't make no, she was yelling. And my thing is, that's great. Well, tell her to yell at her daddy in another room. Because you turning the music up still don't look good. Girl, and I can't even believe that. Because you done told us that you got college credit, but you withdrew from a university and you still got the credit. And now we supposed to believe you. Girl, move on. Move on, these. You doing too much. And so now you think that the gay men making these black women look like mammies? We always coexisted in the beef sect over here. Now you trying to cause division and confusion with those people? Is that what you trying to do, niece? At one point you was liking ODS. It seemed like you like to jump on these gay men panels. I'm just saying, Uppity, because you doing the most. You doing the most, niece. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Queenie. Tell her, y'all take that outside. Take that outside. Leroy, take that outside. Because I'm on the live. No, you turning the music up. I mean, you seem like nobody likes you, Uppity. And it seems like, and look, let me say this too. See, I give folk a chance until they show me who they are. And it seems like you're a chaos demon. Now, you the one who came over to this beef sector. The beef sector did not come over there. You came over here. You started to get old nasty piece of platform domicile over here. So we gonna say what the hell we want to say. Okay, y'all, what y'all think? But I don't think Lovely Love was coming from a bad place. I think Lovely Love knew what happened prior, and she's trying to give you an advice. But now you coming up there attacking Lovely Love. Well, I don't give a damn what you do in your house. I mean, it is your house. You need to fix that damn towel rack. I ain't say nothing about that. So we know what you do in your house. Like you need to fix your damn teeth. But nobody ain't saying nothing about that. Okay? You got a lot of stuff you need to fix. And nobody don't give a damn. But what you're not gonna do is act like Lovely Love was talking about your child. She was not talking about your child. She was telling you that you need to pay attention or at least get out the room because it sounded like the daughter was having a whole fit. That's what she was trying to tell you. But you don't listen because you know everything. Now, I don't know what you and Ness got going on. That's y'all business. But I don't think Lovely Love was coming from an ugly. And then you attacked her husband. But yet she got one. Okay. And she got one. Y'all crazy. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, I done dropped the link, honey, because I done had some coffee. And honey, I'm here. I'm for it today. I'm all ready. Baby, anybody can get it today. Anybody can get it today. Anybody can get it today. I'm just being real with y'all. Because I think what you did to Lovely Love was trying to tell you what she meant. And you didn't even let her tell you what she was trying to say. You cut her off. And all I'm saying is, only reason why Lovely Love retaliated is because you start talking about her. Child, y'all crazy. And she was trying to figure out what was going on with you in ODS. But if you think these women over here in the B sectors are mammies, Nika says she's a grandmammy because she got a grandchild, then you need to go ahead and find some more sophisticated women. I mean, because you living in that luxurious penthouse, okay? You got them heated floors over there. All right. You got them straight teeth over there and that voluptuous shape over there. So maybe you need to find somebody that fits your echelon. Okay. That fits your caliber. Because we ain't nothing over here. You don't need to be hanging with us nothing folk. Go ahead and hang with your kind. Go hang with your kind, boo, because you so sophisticated. Okay, you got 19 degrees and you don't even got credits that you didn't even work for. Girl, she's dealing with those high valued men getting $1,000 a month, girl. Woo, that's a lot. Yeah. But missing appointments to get your teeth fixed. Girl, you better go and sit down somewhere. It ain't gay men who you need to be worried about. It's yourself. It's yourself. Now, I done dropped this link because I got a little time. But I'm not playing. I saw, and again, I sat there and listened. And then you want to cuss on everybody's channel. I mean, baby, people control their channels. And folk want their coin. Now she ain't coming up. And trust and believe, I don't need her to come up. Whether she do or not, it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. But I'm tired of people coming over to the beef sector acting like they made such a major difference. Like she made drastic changes since she been over here. Okay, chaos. And then what get me with you is you so delusional. That what get me. And you be lying. Have you found that university yet? Now, let me get back to something else too. Well, I don't care where they go. I'm good with my beef sector. I don't need to be in nobody else's sector. I'm good right here. But let me say this. Child Tracy's world. So Tracy's world. Yes, Tracy, I am gonna talk about this. Yeah. Tracy's world, girl. Sometimes you just be coming up with the most. Okay. Tracy got a new man, but he ain't at home. He way in Chicagoland. Okay. He probably live over there in Humboldt Park. But child, Tracy said, Tracy be, this is another person that be giving me with these lies. Tracy, how the man get the phone number if you didn't want to talk to him? Huh? How you get the phone number, Tracy, if you didn't want to talk to him? Yeah, Tracy. Cause you said I didn't want to talk to him at first. But yeah, he kept on calling. Well, how he kept on calling, girl? That what get me with Tracy. Well, that what get me with Tracy. Tracy, how you get your phone number? Ah, I ain't want to talk to him. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, like you didn't want to talk to Carlos. Yes, you did. And that man ain't flying you to Chicago. You riding your car, burning your gas, weighing down your engine. Girl, these people be lying. I ain't want to talk to him and that because you know you such a 10 girl. Okay, you's such a bikini wear. Okay, girl, you's a high valued woman. All right, high valued woman. Okay, but yeah, he got the phone number. Now, I did misinterpret something because I thought somebody said that she said something about the rider lives, but somebody had typed something in there and she did. Because I was like, how the rider lives knew about this relationship and you just told people about the relationship. Now, Tracy ain't been out her relationship but a hot 7 months. And the man ain't been out of his but a hot 7 months. But yet they getting together, honey. Okay, and now she gonna run all up to Chicago. Child, y'all always running place. Y'all need to run to the altar. Y'all need to run to Jesus. Okay, y'all need to go ahead and consult somebody. Always running somewhere, running. You need to go run to a college campus. You need to go run to a technical school. You need to go run to food bank training. Don't the food bank do training? They teach a forklift or something. Y'all need to be running to that. Y'all always running to the wrong thing. Jesus. Y'all don't like this kind of teaching. But I'm going to tell it because it's Thursday. Lord have mercy. It's Thursday and I'm going to tell it. Now, your mama just died. God rest her soul. Ain't even buried in the ground yet. Weeds ain't even developed yet, Gary. And all of a sudden, you up there running to Chicago. You need to run and go to a psychotherapist and get through that grief. Now, oh, Jesus. Okay, let me move right along because this thing, honey, all this running and ain't lost no weight. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Moving right along. Child done seen so much. I done seen too much today, but let me say this. I'll give Tracy some points. Okay. Tracy said she met the man on Bigo. Ah, girl, we meet people. Honey, she met the man on Bigo. Mm-mm-mm. Lord, Lord Jesus. Okay, girl, Bigo. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, I'm back. I had to get a drink of water. Girl, because I said Bigo and met a man right there. So anyway, and he's Spanish. She said he Hispanic. Now let me tell you something, Tracy. You messing with these Spanish men. Eh, Girl, you think Carlos gave you a run for your money? Girl, these Spanish men will have you hemmed up, girl. They'll have you on a monitoring device. You can't even go to the bathroom. Girl, you won't be able to go to the bathroom unless you ask them. Okay? Let me tell you something. Black men ain't nothing to play with. But girl, when you start messing with these Caribbean men, these African men, and these Spanish men, that's a whole nother level. Girl, you do wrong by a Haitian man, you might see a machete coming your way. I'm just saying these. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stay to the rivers and the screams that you used to. Okay, I don't want you to be losing no fingers. Okay. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Cause Tracy, that's a whole nother thing, girl. He'll be monitoring every time you go out and come in, girl. He'll have a whole Google Maps on you, girl. So anyway, y'all, I have, I have, I have, I have. And anybody who looked at me, he was like, "What you looking at?" I'm like, And see, some people like that because they don't. I don't like that stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you that insecure, then you need to move somewhere else. I'm just playing. I ain't playing with that. So anyway, y'all, I done dropped this link a little bit, but I done seen what I needed to see. And I look, when it comes to uppity goddess Negro or whatever her name is, girl, stop trying to use the gays and jump on their platforms and then try to act like we against the people. No, we roast, we gag like everybody else. It's equal opportunity roasting, equal opportunity gagging, whether you male or female, we're gonna do that. And the people who over here know how we operate. But my thing is people didn't want to hear the F word because people didn't they take your page? Now you may have gotten your page reinstated, but girl, didn't they take your page? Because that's considered hate speech, niece. And even if somebody allowed it, that don't mean they don't want you to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because people trying to make their coin. People trying to make their coin. And nobody ain't say nothing about your daughter. Nobody ain't say nothing about your daughter, except you need to be careful because people are listening and somebody could easily call somebody. And you took that as call somebody. No, somebody don't want you to get in trouble. Child, girl, don't even go there. I'm so done with that lady. Moving right along. Yeah, I mean, Tracy, go on out there, girl. Child, you big ballin', honey. You from the big city. You from Jackson, girl. You from the suburbs of Jackson, Mississippi, girl. You big city girl, honey. You got moves for them Chicago slicksters. Girl, go right on up there. Now, Locked and Lovely, you need to go ahead and move. Who gonna see him? So anyway, what y'all think? What y'all think? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? And if I'm wrong, tell me why I'm wrong. I'm just asking because I've heard everything. And it seems like somebody has misinterpreted something and they have gone a whole nother way talking about somebody was trying to attack their daughter. And nobody ain't trying to attack their daughter. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. Now, like I said, I don't have nothing to do with the Nest thing. I don't know what's going on with her and Nest, but I was really concerned about what's going on with her and ODS, and then what's going on with her and Lovely Love. And then I heard Lovely Love, and I heard the situation, and then she had the nerve to say, "Lovely Love, I'm glad you acting right, girl. Okay, you ready to fight right there? See, that was I'm ready to fight. Lovely Love ain't even say nothing to you, and then Lovely Love was trying to explain to you what she meant by that. Sometimes Lovely Love don't use all the right words, but we had a situation where somebody was that, and then so I got a question for you, Uppity. Now I'm gonna be messy. I'm gonna be messy like you messy. So you trying to say Lil J was eating doo doo? You trying to say Rita's son was eating doo doo? What you trying to say? What you trying to say? Because you said my child wouldn't eat no doo doo and stuff. So you trying to say Rita's son was eating doo doo? I'm just asking. What's up, Kier?
Yeah, people act like they scared to hit the link. So I just was saying that
No,
if
I'm
it's
just trying
linked.
to figure out because I'm just trying to figure out if she's trying to say Rita's son eating doo doo. Because she said my child don't eat doo doo. My child don't do it. So Rita's son eat doo doo? I'm just asking. Because that's what you
I,
said.
I think Uppity I don't want to diagnose the lady. I think she's suffering from some type of
Who
I'm gonna
kid you
talk
don't
like how
know?
she talk, delusional medicine, where she think,
You think she's schizophrenic?
yeah, 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 because she just yell it out. I got welfare. You know that it's just something ain't right about her. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Like my grandmama say, that girl bipolar. My grandmama say, that girl bipolar.
These my dear had her going crazy, boy. She was
But now let's now Ken, are you agitating this lady? Are you trying to start some mess with this lady? Because people said you trying to start some stuff with Kiki, and they said you need to leave it alone. Now, Ken, I was
well.
very surprised because I want you to clear your name.
No,
You said you was
I
gonna,
did
I
that
want you to
today.
clear your name.
I did it today. I showed all of the messages she sent me. Uh, I showed the messages where she introduced me to her daughter, and she told her daughter who I was, and the pictures and all of that. Yeah, I did all that today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
so
Ken, I want you to know where I'm coming from because, see, I think you got mad at me. But what I am telling people is,
no,
because at the
I
beginning,
understand what you
I
were
said
saying
that
now.
Ken and his wife made them vows, not Kiki. But
Hmm.
now Kiki is doing this. And I'm like, well, what do you want, niece? What are you trying to do? Now, Ken, did you also clear your name? Because you said that somebody was playing in a cool la la and sound like Weezy Jefferson. Now, did you drop that?
No, I ain't dropped that yet. I ain't dropped that yet.
So Ken, was you lying? Because you said that she told you that Octavius is using his hands to get
No, no,
released.
no. It was another girl. It was some other female from the dirty sector. She said that Octavius was doing what he was doing while she was on the phone. She was talking about something else, and she said he just started, beating it up. And she said she just hung up the phone. She didn't even know that he was doing it.
Girl, now she no Ken. Now she hung up the phone.
I said,
Now
damn,
she
he
hung
must
up
have
the
was trash,
phone.
huh?
See, now
Oh,
according to Ness, so when Ness saw that big thing, she jumped on it. Okay, but this girl hung up the phone.
yeah, she hung up the phone, Sister Octavius. She said she don't look at him like that. She look at him like an uncle or a brother. I say uncle. Ooh, Lord,
Lord Jesus,
dang.
but somebody said he looked like James Clear.
Well, he looked like Ike. He looked just like Ike. You should see him.
Somebody said he looked like Ike Turner. I'm just
Yeah.
okay. She didn't hang up, baby. She joined in. Okay. Ness said that thing was there. She said she felt some kind of way and she went for it. All right. But this lady said
Mm-hmm.
that Octavius had his thing and she hung up. She said
Said
she
she
hung up
hung
the
up.
phone.
She said, "No, I'm mad." The chick is married. She said she was weirded out when he asked her that when she heard him doing it, and she just hung up out the blue like I don't like it. That is kind of weird though. You
It is
just
kind of
doing it
weird.
while
But Tim, I got another question for you.
yeah.
How did somebody change their phone number, but yet you get their new phone number?
Well, I asked Octavius that. Cause he told me, I bet you ain't gonna get her number, F nigga. I said, oh, okay, cool. And somebody text me from the number saying I'm listening to your voice, and they left that voicemail, doing what they was doing. And I said, who is this? Is this Kiki? And they didn't say
Somebody
nothing back.
want to know what this dirty sector. Somebody said the dirty sector. A few people need to join. Come on, dirty sector. I ain't even know.
That's Hassan
What you
Campbell.
know about that dirty sector? Now, you always accusing a noble of being a sex magic person. What you know about this dirty sector?
That's Hassan Campbell and all of them people. That's their sector.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness, Ken. I ain't even know about the dirty sector. Oh, my God. But you said that somebody sound like Weezy Jefferson. You said somebody sound like Weezy. And they was
Kiki
playing
was
in their
sounding kind of hard
cool.
on that, boy. Kiki said, I said, oh, Lord. What? I thought it was Octavius playing a prank on me because she sound like a nigga. I don't like how she moan. That's not good.
So what do you think about MU putting paper on her?
I told her to do it. I'm the one that told her to do it. Yeah, I told her to do it. Because she needs to, because I don't think that's right for them to do that, because that was real strange for them to mention smoke in the background and the next day they end up at a house. That's real strange.
Yeah.
They called it.
Well, I want to know why, Uppity, you said that your son don't eat doo-doo. You said your child don't eat doo-doo, so you trying to say Baby J eat doo-doo? I'm trying to ask because, again, Lovely Love was saying that we don't need another Rita situation and so on and so forth and yada, yada. And then you said, I ain't like Rita. I ain't like Rita. My baby don't be eating doo-doo. So you trying to say Baby J ate doo-doo?
Well, Baby J don't eat doo-doo either.
Huh?
Baby J don't eat doo-doo either. But it looks like to me.
I'm trying to figure out why she said that.
Well, it looks like to me, let me shut up. I was about to say something just now, because it looked like to me they having a roach feast over there to me.
Well, now let me straighten that up. Now, I think that was a broken towel thing, which is have problems in itself. That means you ain't keeping up with your house. I don't think
how it was moving. Then can you explain it moving? The towel moving.
I didn't see it moving. I ain't see it moving. And first of all, I looked at it and I'm like, ooh, what's going on? But then I looked at it a little bit more closely and it was too synchronized. And I don't think it was roaches. I ain't gonna tell y'all that girl had roaches. I ain't gonna say that. But I don't understand.
I want to know why she got baking pans and stuff all in the bathroom, ice cream. I said, oh, she must be washing her greens or something in the tub, doing it the old school way, because that ain't good.
But my thing is this, though. Don't talk about the gays, but yet you all on their platform, and then, you mad at ODS, and then you're trying to say that Lovely Love talked about your child. Lovely Love did not talk about your child. Lovely Love said that your child was hollering, and again, even if your husband or your boyfriend or whoever he is to you, your benefactor, even if he was playing with the little girl, you should know. Okay, so first of all, you don't come on cam. So we didn't see that. So all we can do is hear. And then you did turn the radio up. So it's looking like, and it sounded like you trying to drown that out. And again, somebody said, well, why didn't you tell him to go outside or take that outside?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that don't sound like no, she was playing with me about it.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you, Kim. In New Orleans, do you all have rich people snap? And then do y'all have single women snap and single men snap? And do y'all have WIC for single parents and WIC for...
Wait, what?
I'm just asking.
Wait, the one that threw me off was the married woman snap.
Yeah,
that's the one that threw me off.
I thought snap was just snap. I thought WIC was just WIC. Now, Ken, if you getting a Section 8 voucher, wouldn't you consider that public assistance?
Yeah, it is. That's what it is. Public assistance, of course.
Okay, then. Okay, because she don't think it's public assistance. And then she said because she live in New York, is more exclusive than the South because she in New York and they WIC is a little bit better.
Why? Because she can walk on the sidewalk and she can holler for a cab. She don't got to buy a car. Like I don't. So what's the difference?
I'm just wondering because I thought Snap was Snap. Now, Ken, have you ever heard of Patch Hog University?
I never.
Now, Ken, now let me say this, Ken. I've heard of Dillard. I heard of Xavier. I heard of Southern University, Louisiana. I've heard of Loyola. I mean, but I've never heard of Patch Hog.
So what is that? A Boy Scout, Girl Scout, or some stuff? Because that's
I
what it
don't
sounds like to
know.
me. It
Well,
ain't no. I never heard of that
she
college. Let
said
me
she went to
Google it.
Patch Hog University. So
Let me
I'm just
Google it.
calling
Hold
it
on.
out. Huh?
I'm about to Google it. Hold on.
Can't so y'all, I'm see, and the thing is, y'all, I'm only making points here. Now, all I'm gonna say is Lovely Love was not talking about your child. I think you're trying to make something out of that. Lovely Love is saying that you need to get your child out of the fray. Not only should we see your child, but we should not hear your child. Period. And when people start hearing your child screaming and yelling, and you turn it up the radio, child, no, 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 no.
Yeah,
It was
Alexa
St.
can't
Joseph.
find
It
that.
was
Alexa
Saint. It
says
was
she don't know
St.
what that
Joseph
is.
Reading TV. It was St. Joseph. It was Briarcliff College. It was never Patch Hog University. It was never Patch Hog University. And let me say this: I know every school that I went to, and I can tell you, I don't have to Google it. Patch Hall is a door. So I'm gonna say that. And
Uh,
so,
Jay Wilson, Pizarro got exclusive with Misunderstood today.
oh, what is the exclusive?
I don't know, but I want to listen. I want to listen.
Oh, when is it? When is it coming on?
4 o'clock,
Oh,
Florida
okay.
time.
Oh, Lord, I might be able to see it. Well, all I'm gonna say is, first of all, let me say again, Lady Nika, I apologize because I'm getting off in an hour, Lady Nika, but I couldn't wait, girl. I couldn't wait. But Lady Nika, you patched a lot of the puzzle up because I'm like, why is she mad at ODS? And so my thing is why, and then you trying to divide people. So that's it. So Ken, that's what I'm thinking with this. I don't have a problem with that lady. The lady is like Dovey to me. She's like Dovey to me, right? But I just don't get this.
I was trying to see if it was mother and daughter because I swear they think just alike.
Well, and you know what? Let me say this. We know your daughter is protected class, but sometimes we don't know if you know it. Because if you know your daughter's a protected class, then you'll be trying to protect her and not have her voice all out on YouTube and everybody hearing her scream or act out or whatever she was doing. And then you can't blame it on Lovely Love. Lovely Love was really doing you a solid by saying, hey, keep your daughter off of YouTube because we know what has happened to one YouTuber. And I remember it well because, again, people tried to make it like I was coming after Rita. No, I wasn't coming after Rita. I was very concerned. So my thing is, I'm sorry, Lovely, Uppity Negro. Lovely Love was really trying to help you out. She really was trying to help you out. Ken, I don't know what you're gonna do, but it seemed like people ain't gonna stop. So are you gonna get
Nah,
that
I'm
voice?
done. I'm finished. I done played my videos. I showed how. She be on this app called Hinge, right? She says
Who?
she date men off an app called Hinge.
What is that? What is that?
It's a dating app. She says she'll go on the app. She go to Victoria's Secret, and she'll put in the app where she at, and somebody will answer it. Come to
Oh.
the mall and shop. I thought it was some sugar baby stuff, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's weird to me.
Wow, my goodness. I ain't know that. Well, it's interesting. Well, she said Patch Hog University. Okay, get it right. Is it because let me say this. Norfolk State University was Norfolk College, but I call it university because now when I went to it was university. But if it was a college, I'm not gonna say Norfolk College. You know what I'm saying? It's university. See, people don't be right. They shut down sugar babies. Ooh, what is all of this?
Oh,
Quick
no,
question: why would strangers on YouTube care more about your child than you do? Biggie face, yeah, I do not know why. Now, Kim. Now, Ken, you ain't
yeah.
done because you need to clear your name. Now, you didn't say you was gonna clear
You
your
think I
name
should
like
put
that.
it all out?
Ken, you said you was gonna clear your name, and I'm like, clear your name. I wanted to hear the Weezy Jefferson. See, one thing I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
say,
what you want to hear.
one thing I'm gonna say about what's that man name? What's the man name who J Don called because he was riding his car? What's his name?
Food junkie.
Food Junkie. I don't even talk about him that much. I forgot his name. One thing about Food Junkie, baby, he dropped them tapes. Hey, daddy. Hey. Food Junkie dropped them tapes. And honey, I was gagged. Okay. So anyway, clear your name, Ken. Clear it all the way.
You want to hear that, huh?
Clear it all the way, Ken. Because you said she sounded like Weezy Jefferson. I
It
want to
shocked
hear
me.
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I was shocked. I said, "What the hell is this?"
Okay, clear
Yeah.
your name. Clear your name. That's right. Behold the green and gold. Clear your name, Ken. You only partially cleared your name. I want you to clear your whole name. I want you to be exonerated. I want you to be expunged. Clear your whole damn name.
Jay, what this say? Play it.
Play
You
that
want me to
thing.
play it?
Play that thing. Cause she calling you a liar, Ken. She said you don't got no goods. You don't got no goods. I want you to make
Yeah.
the devil a liar. I want you to make the devil a liar, niece,
I
nephew.
got 15 pictures of that lady.
Now, I saw
I
them titty
promise you.
pictures, and them some big titties. I saw, I saw
Well,
them titty pictures.
I have more. It's more
Well,
with
Ken, how
different
you get
shirts
them?
on,
How
by the
you
way.
get them pictures, Ken?
She sent them.
She
When I
sent
told
them.
her when I told her I couldn't talk to her no more, she just started sending pictures, and it say that in the messages. She
Well,
just
Ken,
started
why couldn't you
sending.
talk to her no more, Ken? You felt that she was getting a little fresh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, she was doing a little too much, and nah, I couldn't. I'm not about to mess my marriage up for that. And
Mm.
she can't do nothing for me or my daughter. So what? Look how look what she's doing now. I
And why
mean,
she was talking about your wife wig? I mean, she said, I mean, Ken, it was awful. She said your wife should be able to get some better wigs, but she too busy taking care of you. I'm like, ooh, what you do?
it was funny though. I was laughing. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny
I'm like, oh my
until
goodness.
I pulled up her wig, and I was really laughing. So I don't think she want to do that. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Pass the
I mean,
uppercut that's scheduled a
I have
lot, and
pictures
you
of
got
her with a
your
straight
name
bald
down in the
face.
title code you. Huh?
But what they say?
Somebody said uppercut done scheduled a live and got your name down title told you she's a cloud. I know she's a cloud chaser.
Uppercut.
But let me tell you something, honey. All I know is I got all my teeth and they all
What
mine.
that mean? Uppercut.
They
Boy, that's
call it
cold.
uppercut, not upper crust. They call it uppercut.
They tear Uppity up. You gotta take
But
a break, dude.
Uppity brought this on herself. Uppity brought this on herself. She been lying. She done went after. I mean, you know, you can't come after the wet t-shirt queen. Okay. Oh
I ain't gonna
Lord, is
lie,
this
Lovely
QI?
Love did that
Lord, let's
though.
pray. Hold on, let me put my little banner up because I don't know if this QI or not. Let me put my little banner up again. I don't know. Let's see. All right, is this QI?
Salute
What's
in the
going on?
building.
What's good, T.Y.?
I just came in to chime in on this conversation.
Yeah, what's going on? What you feel about it?
Once you take your bet, oh, okay. I thought you was gonna shade me,
No, no,
but
no, 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 no. I'm gonna take my ban. I just had to hear your voice. You know how that is.
yeah.
You're not
Uh,
banned, QI. It's only 3 people who banned, and you're not one of them. Okay.
I know. You know, I still love you, my LGBTQ brother.
You know it. You know it. What's
What's
going on?
up,
How you
my
feeling?
504 brother?
What's good, QI?
Not much, but the bad part about Uppity is that the people who gave her attention and they gave her a little focus, those are the people she's now shading. And
Yeah.
then the delusion of it all.
So QI, where you live, do they have different SNAP programs for different people? Ah,
Well, I'm not, of course, we've
I know
been
you ain't saying you
landowners.
on SNAP, but baby, do they have
No.
married
I
people
don't
SNAP?
like, I wish I could give me some snap. I wish I could give me some snap today. Do anybody want to sell some snap? But anyways, it's like this. I'm not that familiar with it, but no, it's one program. You're either on that the TANF or the welfare program, the mother program where you have to have children.
With.
Yeah, or you're on the other program. So it's not a difference. And
But
like
my
I've
thing is,
told her,
why are
like,
you so shame? Why are you so shame of being on public assistance? And then you want to act like, because I'm in New York, but baby, you would still be on public assistance in Mississippi. So what? What's your problem?
but
Don't head away.
as you said, she brought this on herself because she came out here with all of those delusions, like I'm a kept woman, I got a man, a Jamaican man, and all of this. So she brought this on herself.
We
And
still
like I
ain't
said,
see the man yet.
the people who helped her, because she came like most people with personality disorders, and it's about 13 of them.
Uh-huh. It's
She
a lot of
came
people.
with one of those because anytime you speak in third person, you obviously have some issues.
I know a lot of people speak in third person. Lord, I don't want to go there because I don't want them to pop back up. But yeah, it's a lot of people speak in third person. I know.
Yeah.
But
So,
QI, but I got a question for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But I got a question for you. What really happened with her in ODS? Why is she going after ODS?
well, she also brought that on herself because she does not love the LGBTQIA. She will use us to get some focus and attention, but then at the same time her true feelings come out. So she used the F-bomb with him, and he was like, I didn't appreciate that. And you know how we are. We might let that stuff slide or whatever, but we don't never forget it because that tells us how you really feel.
Yeah, I heard she was saying that a lot, and then they said that she went on D Miss O channel and tried it as well, and then she got her channel snatched for a moment because of that. And I'm gonna tell you what, if she still got it up, don't be confident in it. It may get snatched again.
Right. Because notice that people will do certain things on certain people's channels. You can tell who respects you and who doesn't by how they treat your channel.
hmm Somebody said she attacked ODS first. She allowed that man on her platform threatening to unalive ODS. Oh, really?
Because she thinks that she has some type of magical clout, some type of magical powers. She thinks she has the it factor, and she thinks that everybody is going to eventually take her side. So, she will use people to get attention, and then she will run out here like, she's going to snatch people's views like Ness. Ness, I pulled her in. Ness built her up, and then notice she's going against me and Ness. And then the thing is, we've been more, me, I'm more than polite. I don't like to degrade people. I don't like to degrade people. I don't know, like I was raised Christian. I just don't like to belittle people. And um, regardless of them a lot of times trying to belittle me. And so I have avoided that. So it's a lot of things that we know are not true. Like we know you don't really have a man. We know you are on public assistance. We see how you look, and
What was the white stuff on her face for? Was she trying to come at Ness with that white stuff on
yeah,
her
she was
face?
trying to come in this with that. And how you gonna try to come in? Like, it's just like this. I appreciate when people do good things for me. So I'm, with people who do good things for me, I'm never going to come at them a certain way, regardless of how they react. That's just me and how my morals and my standards and my integrity.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody lets you on their panel every day to help you get attention, and then you want to come out here and do that to them, to me, that's like, that says more about her than it does about Ness.
Yeah, I mean, because I wonder why Ness was going at her, and people were saying, "Well, Ness," and I'm like, "This is really not about Ness." I know Ness had cursed her out, but the people who I saw that were of interest to me was her, Lovely Love, and ODS. And people are saying ODS did not start anything with her; it was just the opposite.
I didn't
And
start anything with her. I don't start stuff with people. They call me weak.
well, I mean, I just think that it's something else. And then she came out to Lovely Love. And if she knew B-Sector history, she should know that Lovely Love was only giving her sound advice because of what
Mm-hmm.
went on with that content creator. But then I want to know, is she saying that Baby J eat doo doo? Because maybe she said my baby don't eat doo doo. I'm like, well, do
She's
Baby
gonna
J
come.
eat doo doo?
I remember I said personality disorders, right? So keep this in mind when I say this. But she's gonna come after each and every person. She thinks she's grandiose.
Well, she's enjoying being talked about. She's enjoying that
Yeah,
people are
because they
attacking
like the
her
bad attention and the good
as well as the
attention,
good ones.
right?
That's it. So she's happy. I mean, she didn't have a problem. Even if I said them was roaches, she didn't have a problem with it. Even when I came back to say no, they were screws or something in there. But it seems like she likes the attention. But the thing is, I don't appreciate it when you try to use the gay man against the straight women and y'all mammies and all of this stuff because y'all, I'm
Because
like,
she's a
really?
starter. I don't want to curse on your platform, but I always tell her that she's a S starter.
Yeah, she is. So I listened to that too. And when Nika said that, and Nika said, I guess I'm a grandmammy, I was rolling, but I'm like, oh, we see what you're trying to do. So not only are you trying to start stuff with the men and the women, straight men, I mean, gay men, and the women here, now you're trying to
She's a
start
part of
stuff.
Manosphere. She's a
Yeah.
part of Manosphere. Even though she tries to act like she's a part of Black women empowerment, she's a part of Manosphere. And let me just tell you, people, for people who don't know, Black women empowerment is not anti-Black man or not anti-man. Black women empowerment is simply to empower Black women. So there's no hatred that comes there.
Well,
But
no, but I do know Manosphere. I'm telling you. Let me say this: anybody who has been remotely involved in Manosphere, I always have reservations about them, especially when they're
of
dating
course,
women from the beef sector. Because all I've seen those guys do is have sex with women, then talk about them like a dog, then use them and try to make them look less than.
because they're
You know,
supremacists. At the end of they're supremacists and they really don't care about the Black plight.
yeah, and I just see that. So I'm looking at her, and my thing is you using everybody's platform to get yours boosted. But I mean, I laugh because let me say this: people are laughing at you and not with you because there's
Fact.
no way you're gonna say that you're upper crust and you're upper echelons and you only deal with high value men, but yet you living in a project in New York. You don't have your teeth in your mouth. You have broken fixtures in your
How's a
apartment.
Jamaican how's a Jamaican man gonna be a high value man?
Well, no, no. Hey, Sugar PYT. Come on, my girl from Florida, Sugar PYT. I hope you passed your test. Girl, I'm so excited for you in your new career. Okay, girl, try to get on with Walmart. They pay real well, Sugar PYT. Get Walmart,
And
girl. Walmart.
I'm not
Now,
downgrading
let me say this,
Jamaicans.
though. No, let me say this, though. I think that any man, it's not because he's Jamaican. It's because that he's only giving you $1,000 and you think that that's high value. What is your definition of high value? Because your
You're a
definition of high
dependent.
value.
You're a slave. You're dependent. You're dependent. You're depending upon somebody else. So
Mm,
you're
mm-mm.
dependent. Let's put that first and foremost.
She got kicked out of Cynthia G page. She's the chaos demon. I'm figuring that out. And
Yeah, she
again,
right. I know she attacks me all the time based on the people that I support. And I support them all really. But at the same token, I know where she stands. But at the same time, she is manosphere.
well, I just think that yeah, and maybe that's the case. But I think she's delusional. I think she's suffering from some kind of mental illness. Cause something
Mm-hmm.
ain't right. That elevator ain't going all the way up to the top.
Facts.
But all I'm saying is I go with it because I think she can be funny. But we
But we don't need
see.
to promote. We can't promote that. Like I did because
I'm gonna say this
like
though. I
you,
can't.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But I realized that it is toxic.
It's toxic. But let me say this. I'm going there with you. Now you know I was going there with. I said, "Oh, you got credit and you withdrew? Okay, I'm going there right with you. I'm going there with you. If
I
that's what you
saw it.
want,
I was
I'm
in
gonna
the
go there.
bushes.
I'm gonna go there with you, right? But all I'm gonna say is
I
that
got you. I got you.
I
I
think
see what
it's
you're talking.
bad. I don't agree when people try to divide and conquer. We see too
Right.
much in the beef sector. You're trying
Mm-hmm.
to pit these same gender loving men and men against the women. And I don't think that's the case. We have existed in the beef sector. The beef sector needs all of us, period. All of
Right.
us make it. I mean,
Hmm.
you are part of beef sector. I mean, your history
I
is
wasn't
a tapestry.
originally. I'm a
But
part
you
of
been
multi
you
sectors, but
but
I still
you done been
support.
here though, girl. You done been here.
Yeah, but I
You done
support.
made
I'm
yourself
not
known.
like I'm not anti. I
No,
support.
but you done been here. But what I'm saying is you done been here. You know ropes.
Hmm.
I look at a lot of people and they have a right. But I'm looking at her and I'm like, no. And then you trying to
Infiltrator.
start stuff. You're trying to start stuff.
Infiltrator.
Yeah. And again, if you don't know the history of why Lovely Love was telling you, then maybe you should go look at the history and say, you know what? Her intent wasn't bad. But she was trying to act like that Lovely Love intent was very bad and all of this stuff. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. Lovely Love was telling you
Because
the
it's
truth.
divide and conquer. That she's taking out like just like this week. You come and you try to take out the greater.
Mm-mm-mm.
You divide and conquer. Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, and you can, and it's like, why would you even spend so much time and energy in doing that? If you think you're great, then you're great.
Well, the thing is, why you try? Let me say this: people know what you really are. I don't need to tell anybody how I'm this and I'm that and I'm that. It doesn't really matter. But you're trying to convince us that you are upper crust and you have
Right.
this and you have so many means of getting things,
You're
but yet
working too hard.
you don't have no means of getting no teeth.
And you know how it goes for those of us who have something to lose. We're not putting all our cards out there on the table like that.
You shouldn't. I'm still driving Uber, girl. That's why I'm in my car right now. I'm going
Yeah.
to go pick up somebody at the airport. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no job, girl. I
And we
don't.
came through when people didn't know no better.
Yeah, but I just think it's really interesting. And QI, let me say this. When you go through major stuff on the beef sector, you earn your stripes. Some of these
I
people ain't
know.
go through nothing major. And they want to act like they done been here all along. And like I said, she can make a video and be mad all she want. All I'm saying to her is Lovely Love did not come for you like that. Lovely Love was telling you the truth.
And
The
Lovely Love is a veteran. She came through Miss Gina. So yeah, you can never take that away.
Yeah, so she's done all of those things, right?
And that's what they think too, Jay Wilson. They think that they could come through here and just take away the history.
And you can't. We know it. We know it. So when Lovely Love referenced that situation, you get mad at Lovely Love. Why you should have been like, well, okay, and Lovely Love only got ugly when she got ugly. And then now, this is what I was telling people before I knew what I know now. Why are you coming at Lovely Love's husband? So say if Lovely Love's husband is a heterosexual man, then you calling him the yag word. Now you making it okay. So is that bad? And so you think that we're bad because you're using that word to diminish him. And
And what's
so
bad about that word?
and I'm like, so my thing is that's how you feel about folk when you
Yeah.
do that.
What's
Now
bad
I
about
don't.
that?
Yeah, I don't use that. I don't even use the N word, and I rarely use other
Right.
words. I try to keep it humorous, but my thing is, you tell me something indirectly. You tell me that this is good to use as a slur to diminish.
That's because that's what they feel. That's how
Yeah,
she feels.
yeah. So I look at that, and so Lovely Love's husband had nothing to do with it, and then you're trying to
Because you
say
know
that
where she's from, right?
where?
She's from Harlem, New York, and that's the mecca of most of like the black religions, Dr. Malachi York and the Nuwapians,
Well, yeah,
the black
but
Israelites, and
But
all of
Harlem
that.
is also the home of gay, the Harlem Renaissance, all of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
men.
They
And there's still
even
a lot
though
of gay men who live in
incognito,
Harlem now.
yep, even though incognito, yes.
But they live there now. So it doesn't even matter if she's from Harlem or not. She knows better. And my thing is, you're gonna get checked when you come into this space and try to throw that out.
And
Because
what? one thing we gotta remind people, a lot of people, is that the B sector started on LGBT, even though it wasn't exclusively LGBTQIA.
It started
It
with a
started on it.
transsexual woman and a heterosexual woman going
So
off.
this is our space. This is our space. So how the heck y'all trying to come in here and take over something that that we created?
Let me say this though. I think that the B sector really shortchanged itself. A lot
Yep.
of people watch us and we don't even know it, but they watch us. A
Yep.
lot of people know that this now I
They
can't
say we
say
got the
now,
coin. They say we
but
got the coin.
but you know, it used to be very lucrative over here until other folk came over. It's still lucrative for some of us, but only the B sector baby can come over and get old nasty, get together, and people will come. Only the B sector going. I'm talking
But we
about for
gotta
our
have
sector.
pride in ourselves, and then we gotta learn how to protect our own, whether sometimes we like them or not. And then at the same time, it's like this. They've already said, because I've been, I'm sector. So I know
Mhm.
that the coins wasn't given in other sectors, and I know when you have a lot of women, you have a lot of support, and I know why they have proclaimed that they are trying to take over the B sector.
No,
So
the B
I'm just,
sector
I'm just,
women are not dumb, and they like I said, you know, baby, the gays, they know how to entertain and they know how to give a old nasty
but
party.
see, at some point, people, we beef with each other, right? And that's our problem. Then it's that frenemy thing, right? That
Hmm.
frenemy, and that's our problem too, because at a certain point, we're gonna have to either we're gonna have to stand up for this sector, or we're gonna have to consider that this sector would be no more.
Okay, somebody said MU fired Rodney last night. Don't have nothing to do with me. Rodney been doing what he need to do on my end. So anyway,
Yeah,
that's MU's problem. Let me say it's a lot going on. Is MU getting
it's a
papers?
lot going on. It's a
Yep,
lot of, now we
MU.
got plays ran.
Yep,
It's a lot
MU
of
getting
plays
papers.
ran. It's a lot of things being done behind the scenes, and people need to keep their eyes open.
Ken gon' clear his name. Okay, Ken gonna clear his name.
I
Octavius, they
can't not
said,
like my 504 brother, though. That's my 504 brother. When I was living in New Orleans, I actually live right down the street. My folks from there, and
yeah, okay. But
hmm
Ken said, Octavia, that girl said that she thought you was a brother, or uncle, and you up there freaking her out by trying to get sexual with her. That's pervy. Oh my God, that's so pervy. But anyway, that's what the lady
you
said.
know how they do. They run them narratives, and they run some of the worst narratives to make people,
Mhm.
because if you got any type of integrity, sometimes you feel uncomfortable supporting. So they have to run those type of narratives that make
Okay.
you feel
Let
uncomfortable
me give a
supporting.
shout out to Sugar PYT. Now let me say this. Sugar PYT said, I'm tired of looking cute with these nails on, working in this office, and I ain't making no money. At least what I need to make. And pretty PYT, my sister from Florida, said, I'm gonna go ahead and drive these trucks. And she's gonna get her 18 wheeler, she's gonna get her CDL so she can drive for Greyhound, she can drive for the city bus company if she want to, or she can drive for Walmart. Girl, Walmart pay good. Walmart pay good. So I want y'all to know that you can change. And Sugar PYT said it is not all about that image. She said I can still look pretty and good, but she said when I'm at work, I'm at work. So I want to give a shout out to Sugar PYT. I met Sugar PYT personally in Atlanta, and she is truly a Florida sister. Sugar PYT, my sister used to live down the street from you, girl. She said she saw you at the gas station, but she didn't want to seem like it's creepy or like I was like spying on you. But she ain't had nothing bad to say about you. She said that's how she said she looked, just like she looked on camera. And I want to give Sugar PYT a shout out, because let me tell you something. Sugar PYT was not full of drama. Sugar PYT came, did her taping, and did what she needed to do. And Sugar PYT proved what we were saying was correct. That somebody gave somebody some money and wanted to lie about it. And this is why you don't take nothing from people who don't have the right intentions. And I just wanted to say that.
Right. Because you will forever owe them.
Baby, or they'll tell everybody. They'll tell everybody. And then
Yep.
what she didn't tell them was the man that paid her back soon as he got home. But yet it took almost a year to get his money back.
Y'all need to mental illness
Ooh,
runs rampant.
girl, you done started something. QI, you done started something.
Well, I
Baby,
done
with these
started.
Jamaican, baby, she said, so men aren't high value. Jamaican men aren't high
I didn't
value.
say that. I
Explain.
came back to clarify that, Wagwan. I came back to clarify that. I'm just like, she was exclusively trying to say, I don't date American men, which caused a division and made it seem like it's different. But to me, my knowledge of America is a continent, which means North, Central, and South America, down there in the Amazons. So I do
Mhm.
consider Jamaica a part of America.
Okay, I'm just saying because these girls, baby, you got a lot of Caribbean brothers and sisters on here, baby.
Yeah,
They're like, what you mean?
Wagwan. Wagwan.
Okay, I'm just saying. Well, look, QI, it is 2 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go
Yeah,
ahead
I got to
and
get
get
off of
back
here
on to
too.
it. All right, so good, y'all. Hey, I heard Pizarro gonna be doing something, so I'm gonna see what's going on, and I'm gonna be looking at these little videos, baby. I'm getting my whole content live. So I saw everything, and I think Uppity Negro Goddess was not correct in her assessment. That's my opinion. Everybody have one. So
Oh, of course not.
thank you, QI. Thank
All
you,
right, salute.
Ken, for coming on.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.